He had told me that I had to take a certain course in sports. I was either tennis, soccer, or swimming, and it was clear that he wanted me to go into tennis like Lyle had.
And you were supposed to choose a sport to compete in from then on?
Yes. He wanted me to choose, it was clear he wanted me to choose swimming, tennis, and because Lyle had gone into it and he didn't want me to swim anymore. So I chose tennis.
That was the impression you got when you chose tennis, that he didn't want you to swim anymore?
I just didn't know. It was real confusing. He sat down with me and he came over to me and he said, "What sport do you want to play? You have to choose a sport." Because I was 11 years old and he said I was becoming a man and it was time to choose a sport. And so I said tennis. Later I found out that he didn't want me to choose tennis, that he wanted me. I blame myself. I thought maybe he wanted me to do swimming. But at the time I thought he wanted me to choose tennis because Lyle had gone into it.
At the time that you chose the sport, you thought your father wanted you to pick tennis. Is
Yes.
that right? Later on, after something happened, did you think that your father had actually wanted you to choose swimming? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Now, what was it, Mr. Menendez, that happened that made you think that your father was upset with you for having given up swimming?
He wasn't nice anymore during the sex.
You have to put the mic in.
He wasn't nice anymore during the sex.
Now, do you recall the first time that he wasn't nice during the sex?
Yes. Yes.
And you were 11?
I was 11.
The reason you're having trouble is it's not facing you. Face it towards
I know. I need to use the restroom. I need a break.
Okay, we'll take a recess and we'll resume at 3:30 or 2:30. I'm sorry, 2:30, ladies and gentlemen. Don't